Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Sioux Falls Fire Rescue is investigating the cause of a weekend fire in the central part of the city. Crews were called to the fire in the 900 block of West 10th Street just after 8 o'clock Saturday night.
Firefighters arriving on the scene found smoke coming from the back of the home. One person was helped outside and a cat had to be rescued. Crew had the fire knocked down within 5 minutes. No one was hurt. Well, no one ever wants to fall victim to a scam.
But according to a recent study from the Better Business Bureau, a common one is pet scams. The BBB says pet scams make up 35% of online scams.
Non-traditional form of payment, that should be a red flag. We always encourage you to shop at home, right? Shop in South Dakota. Go be able to lay your eyes on a puppy, be able to touch and feel it, see that it's healthy before you purchase that puppy.
Schmidt also suggests seeing the pet in person before paying any money or even checking out a local animal shelter.
Well, some of our new snow will be melting this week. Let's get a look at our warming temperatures with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
Yes, good morning. Melting snow, that's part of the forecast, isn't it? Let's look at the maps here this morning. And who has snow on the ground? Well, if you see your location in the darker blue, it's pretty good odds. You have a depth of snow of at least 4 inches. And for some in Sioux Falls, it's still around that 7 to 8 inch mark. And certainly the north a lot less. So that's kind of the way things are going to shape up today, affecting our temperature forecast. That's why locations like northwest South Dakota, for example, are quite a bit warmer in the upper 40s. Even Rapid City will be melting today, 48 your high. Sioux Falls with the snow on the ground will be in the upper 30s to near 40. That's a quick look at weather. We'll have the rest of the forecast in just a couple minutes.
Thank you, Brian. An analysis conducted for the South Dakota Board of Regents shows a significant impact of public higher education on the state's economy. The state's 6 public universities supported more than 12,000 jobs and generated $2.1 billion in annual economic impact in fiscal 2019, according to an analysis by the consulting firm Parker Phillips, Inc.
The universities together generated more than $74 million in state and local taxes for the fiscal year. More than 33,000 students attend Black Hills State University, DSU, NSU, School of Mines, SDSU, and USD. We now know the names of the 49 state House of Representative members who supported calling last month's special session to consider the potential impeachment of South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg. Senator Lee Schoenbeck released the names of the House members on Saturday. Schoenbeck took the action in his role as Senate President Pro Tem, the chamber's presiding officer.
House Speaker Spencer Gosh had refused to release the names of the House members, citing an exemption in South Dakota's public records laws. You can see the names of the legislators on our Capitol News Bureau report right here on KELOLAND.com.
Sanford Health has hosted a vaccination clinic at their Imaginetics building every Saturday since COVID-19 boosters were authorized. All 3 COVID-19 vaccine types were offered at the clinic on Saturday.
Sanford Health also offers flu shots. Around 500 patients rolled up their sleeves with each one of these clinics on Saturday.
This vaccine has been proven very effective, very safe, and it's far better to have a vaccine than to get the COVID virus.
The clinic is open again this coming Saturday and then on Sunday, December 26th and Sunday, January 2nd. Christmas Kids and Cops started in Brookings about 20 years ago. Participating kids are picked by teachers, counselors, and school resource officers.
The event includes up to $300 for each participant to spend while shopping. The kids also receive gift cards. Local businesses and private donors typically raise around $20,000 to $25,000 to make this event happen.
The gift cards that they get allow them to go out to eat at one of the restaurants here in town, a couple of them actually, and they also get gift cards to go to the movie so they can have a night together as a family in addition to the night where they do the shopping.
The event will happen at the Brookings Walmart this Wednesday. If you'd like to make a donation to Christmas Kids and Cops, you can send or drop off donations to the Brookings Police Department or the Brookings County Sheriff's Office. And that is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today looking pretty tranquil across much of the northern plains. Our weather map at 3 o'clock, pretty absent of any major issues here. We've got some sunshine to work with. Again, kind of melting some snow with this forecast transitioning into tomorrow. I think we'll see a bump up on the temperature in western South Dakota, a developing warm front here on the maps, reflecting that trend into Sioux Falls, amplifying 50s on Wednesday for a brief time. Southerly winds will be part of that equation, but then an abrupt change on the weather. Wednesday night, early Thursday, we have some rain indicated here. By the way, the total amount of rain here looks like it's enough that you could pull out your rain gauge. Could get a quarter inch. In fact, there's even now becoming a little more evidence that we're going to have a slice here across parts of southwest Minnesota, maybe an extension into northwest Iowa or southeast South Dakota of even better than a ½ inch of rain, or something we're going to have to parcel out is this transition to some wet snow on the backside of it. So keep an eye on that forecast Wednesday night and Thursday morning. We're even going to toss in some strong wind behind that system, upwards of 40 plus. So I could see that definitely becoming an issue there that we'll have to contend with into Thursday morning. On its heels, a couple more fronts moving into North Dakota. We're going to have a substantial cool down in North Dakota later this week, probably highs in the single digits. Did I mention on Wednesday that highs are going to be in the 70s in Omaha, Nebraska? It's quite a week of weather, isn't it? Well, you'd think we'd squeeze out some moisture as those things are pushing through. And there's a look at our Wednesday, Thursday moisture outlook. And those are numbers of a ½ inch or better in southwest Minnesota. We'll keep an eye on that. Still, the jury's out on how much of that's going to be rain versus snow. I still think most of it would be rain, and that would equate to a sloppy landscape with the snow that's on the ground in southwest Minnesota. Definitely we'll kind of watch that. We've got upper 30s here, Sioux Falls today, melting some snow, 48 in Rapid. Here's your 7-day forecast. 50s are likely on Wednesday. And if we add any rain to it, it just melts that snow even faster late in the day. It'll tumble, though, quickly Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Thursday's high 33, and then off into the 20s by Saturday. Numbers in Aberdeen also projecting temperatures here into the, well, teens and 20s here by the end of the work week. We're looking at chances of snow. A little bit of that on Wednesday. Also a little mixed bag of moisture on Pierce forecast Wednesday. But by and large, temperatures just dropping as we close out the week here. Closer to normal or typical December levels there, 20s and 30s. Rapid City also, keep in mind, tomorrow very warm at about 60 or very close to that, but only mid-40s on Wednesday. That's your weather. More coverage online at KENDALLAND.com, and have a great Monday.